And the person is actually oblivious to the effect that they're having. He doesn't know that he's having an effect on others, but he does. She doesn't know that she has an effect, but she does. Bad people go away. Good people are attracted. Her children are safe and happy, and everything is good. You understand? And even when bad things happen, she watches, and things somehow resolve themselves. She sees intuitively, and she moves in her own time and space, not reacting to outside things, but in her own time and space, and thereby the outside things react to her. So I want you to see that things are known and things are unfolding, and there's a mighty hand that is controlling events. And all you have to do is find that place. And you were once very close to it when you were a little tiny child. You were very close to it. But you fell away mostly by becoming emotional and becoming angry and becoming upset and becoming excited. That's how they got to you. And then there was injustice and cruelty, and that enticed you even more into the world. And before long, you were totally embroiled and involved in things. And a lot of time went by, and then one day you said, "What's going on? Why am I not living my own life? What's the meaning and purpose of life? I don't know." And some of us begin to seek. We begin to search for what the purpose of our life is. And when your search is sincere, then you will find it, because God will see to it that you will find it. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. You must find this blessed state. And the way to find it, see, it's a state of mind. Paradise begins as a state of mind. You have to find it. And that's why I'm always recommending that you try. Besides, it's completely free. The little sitting quietly exercise that I have, it'll get you started. Let me talk about it for just a moment. Those of you who are friends of Shedding Shackles, you know that for over 30 years now, I've been talking about a little Christian meditation. It's so beautiful that it's so simple. And I have an 8-minute version of it, and then I have a beautiful, I think it's 4 parts. I can't remember. Is it 3 parts or 4? I think it's 4 parts. And it's also free. Go to the website, it's free. It's just beautiful. But of late, in the past few months, I made something which I call sitting quietly. And what it is, it's basically the same meditation, but I just focus on a person sitting and becoming aware of their hands. That's a big part of it. Just being very aware of your hand or your hands. Well, let's say your hand, the right hand. Let's say very aware of your hand. Even now, as you're listening to this radio program, you can become aware of your hand. And as soon as you become aware of it, you notice that it tingles a little bit. And that's the exercise. I talk about it in a bit more detail, but that's basically it. And that really get you started. It gets you out of your imagination. See, why is it that you fall into the imagination? What do you fall into there? Well, you daydream away about something or other. But then what happens? You also worry there and plan there and scheme there and try to figure everything out and try to will things to happen there. And it's just totally wrong. What you must do is stand back and get close to your Creator. Stand back so you're closer to God. When you stand back and you're not lost in your thoughts, you're closer to God. It's that simple. Then He affects you, and through you affects things around you. All you have to do is stop your huffing and your puffing and your willfulness and your frustration and your anger and your judgments of other people and your resentments toward them, and watch.